it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We're going to be looking at Series 113, available at Ringside Collectibles. Hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10%. Now, in this series, we got John Cena, Mia Yim, Drew McIntyre, Buddy Murphy, and I know you can barely see the man, but we have the Rated R Superstar, a younger version of Edge, to see if he can hang out with the rest, and I think he can. Buddy Murphy, yeah, I think it'd be a pretty solid fight, but Drew McIntyre, he might be the only one that might be able to give him the fight out of this series. Let's get him outside. Now, this will be the figure that will be the chase, so if you're looking for a different look, if you want something more of the red, that's something you can definitely hit up at Ringside, but at the moment, we're talking about the purple. We're also going to be talking about Mia Yim, because she's trashing all over this display stand. What are you doing, man? Or was it John Cena? Who are we going to blame it on? Let's blame it on both, and then we can unbox them, wreck it through it all. Let's check out Edge, see the tattoos. What do we got on the right? Well, we got that star, man. Now, there are no paint apps. We haven't seen paint apps on any of the basics recently when it comes to the Edge, but I will say that the scan, it is actually tying in pretty close. I would say Series 1 might be the closest, like, representation. There was one that had a slight open mouth, but the hair, yeah, we're getting something brand new, you guys. I really like the look of the beard, the face, the eyes, even the way that the hair was sculpted. It's actually very similar to how we're seeing it over here, except on the side, you're going to see a little bit more action. On the back end of it all, it's kind of where everything's going to stop. This one is a little bit longer. On the Elite, this is actually a little bit shorter. Carrying through the rest of the figure, you can see that the R, yeah, it's tying in right there just the way it should. Obviously, Elite Series 1, there isn't much competition when you talk about the design, because for me, it's got to be the purple, you guys. I really like the purple. I think they did a great job capturing that right there with the Rated R Superstar. On this side, we got the matchies, and on the front of the kick pads, it's going to have the same thing that we saw up top, except something right there with the purple. Overall, great looking figure, and I am going to recommend it. The purple, I always wanted this in purple. The update in the head scan, the fix-ups, you already know. Turn on that notification bell. Of course, if you are joining the family for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Let Buddy Murphy into your home. He wanted to come in. Ever since he tied up right there with Rollins, he wanted to be part of your Monday nights. Now, unfortunately, with the whole mix-up and the whole draft, yeah, I don't know if it's going to end up changing where he ends up going back as in like an individual run, because that was one of my favorites. I thought his 205 live run, even on NXT, he had a great overall. This is going to be that attire that kind of go ahead and goes against it all, right? We got the Disciple on the side. On this side, it's kind of similar to what we saw right there with that Custom Elite on the channel. On this one, it's going to be a lot brighter. On my Custom, you'll see the colors being reflected a little bit darker. The belt, too, I'm glad that was all captured. We got the belt coming all the way around right there. Even the straps on the back end right here, the detail doesn't stop. Even on the kick pads, too, you can see all that white. Overall, pretty cool. Now, the head scan, I will tell you, there is no update. The last release that we did see on Buddy Murphy, it's the exact same situation, but I will still say that it's one up from that other chase, because if you do recall, like the other alternate attire, or not the attire itself, but the actual beard, there was one that had like a darker beard and then just a weird thing going on. It wasn't playing out. It's nice to see Buddy Murphy, as well as the torso too. We haven't seen him in basic, so I think the overall choice is the right direction that they went with. Now, for Drew McIntyre, not sure if I can attest to that being true, because I know that there were some significant changes. Basics have actually received an upgrade, at least in this wave, because the very first Drew McIntyre that we did see in the series, at least in this line, dude, it was rough, dude. It was actually just about as tall. Actually, take that back. I think Rey Mysterio was standing a little bit taller, so all that's all been corrected, and I'll go ahead and address it. So for any concerns that we're wondering, like, is Drew McIntyre, is he going to be just as tall? Well, no, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it's still pretty short. What's going on, my friend? I am seeing like a little bit of an improvement with like the upgrade and some of the part choices, but you can see, I mean, the guy stands, what is it, 6'7", 6'8", give or take. So the fact that he's standing almost close to eye, he should be like right there, I would say. That would be a good comparison. And the skin tone too, you can see it's a little bit darker. The older ones, I'll give you the Elite. Where's that Survivor Series? I know I brought him up here. Here he is, Hero Fix. We got him right there side by side. You can see we got the lighter skin tone on the Elite, as well as any other basic, because every basic was released just in this exact same look with the same expression. The only other hair choice was with the hair down. As far as the tights, we're getting the dark design on the back right there. We got that signature freaking line that's going to demolish the unboxing and hopefully demolish that head scan. Mia Yim, let's talk about that shrunken skin. Hero Fix, it's not shrunken. It's perfectly in scale with the rest of my body. It might be, but at the same time, bro, it's in way too low, and we need to inspect the situation. We need to see the blue, what it's doing. We even got the little waistband. I like that, man. This is a really cool thing. It's actually pre-molded. I mean, you can't move it around. Well, actually, you can. Hero Fix, what are you doing, man? Check your references before you run it, because I'm seeing a pretty loose situation. It's not like loose. It'll actually sit there their right flush. But what I'm saying is that the fact that you can move that around, that's cool. It's its own entity. In the past, I've seen it where it was automatically molded to the rest of the pants, but not today, man. We got all that going on right here on the right, and that's all that's really going to come down when it comes to the paint apps. Nothing going on in the back. Once you do get up to the top, you'll see a little bit more, as well as that scan. I do love the scan. I think the expression and the overall look of it all looks pretty strong, but at the end of it all, it's just sitting a little bit too low. So again, I don't think this was Bill McKenna. I ain't going to put this on you, bro, because I know how you feel about that Asian spice. I ain't taking anything away. But once John Cena does, once he comes back here to Series 113 and every other series that we've seen in the past, then you'll truly understand the art of the ninja. And I'm talking about the art of, you can't see the man. You can't see him in basics, elites. What's good? I'll tell you what's good. We got the scan right there. Same one that we saw in the past. We got the armband ranking. I'm going to tell you overall, you guys, Buddy Murphy, number one without a shadow of a doubt. I can't take anything away from this. Really like the tights. I'm glad we got the update. Monday Night Messiah. He's got his broski right there along. And then Mia Yim, regardless of how it's looking, bro, I still think she's an absolute must. Number 3, I got to give it to Edge. And number 4, where are you, Drew? I'm right here, Hero Fakes. They haven't taken care of the height, but eventually just know it'll happen. And then Cena, sorry to put you at the bottom, but that's where we stand. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. You guys got to stand back up, man. We got to do a little Claymore action. Come on. Yeah!